From WPTV and ESPN 106.3, this is Honda 5 Sports Live.
Welcome to Honda 5 Sports Live, everyone. I'm Paxton Boyd with ESPN 106.3. We continue to follow news out of Florida Atlantic University this evening. ESPN 106.3 was first to report this morning that FAU decided to fire head coach Charlie Partridge, who finished 3-9 in each of his 3 seasons with the program. Our sources have confirmed with ESPN 106.3 that the program had been mulling a coaching change for the better part of the week, and last night's season finale at MTSU did Partridge no favors. In a 77-56 loss to the Blue Raiders, FAU gave up the most points in program history. One could argue that Partridge moved the program forward in every possible way off of the field, but it was ultimately his win-loss record that did him in. At a press conference at FAU Stadium tonight, athletic director Pat Chun saying a change needed to be made after 3 straight 3-win seasons.
The healthiest football programs that you see, you're either 100% behind your coach or 0% behind your coach. So there's no in between, because you owe it to your student athletes that everything we have that our coach and our student athletes and our coaching staff get. So I would just say once you do go through the evaluation, there just comes to a point that if we're not 100% behind them, then it makes you pause and say, all right, do we make a change? Do we not make a change?
Now, despite 3 straight 3-9 seasons, FAU players held Partridge in high regard, calling him a player's coach. Today, we caught up with a couple seniors who played their last game for the Owls on Saturday night. And even though Partridge's tenure didn't translate into wins and losses, they say it doesn't mean it wasn't successful, and definitely doesn't mean Partridge should have been fired.
There's a lot of stuff on the inside that, the fans, outside people don't really see, and that's what Partridge was taking care of. It takes time to build a program. It's not an overnight work.
I think he could have turned it around. Yes, I do. Do I think this coach next year is going to turn it around? Yes, I do. FAU's on a great track, and I don't think it matters who is the head coach as much as Coach Partridge changing the whole culture of what we are and who we are and the family we are. That's what matters the most.
Other FAU players taking to social media to react to the news. Owls quarterback Jason Driscoll saying, "Bad move. Coach Partridge will always be a man I love and respect. He didn't deserve what happened today." FAU running back Gregory Buddy Howell going a more subtle route, tweeting nothing but love for his coach. And how about this? FAU linebacker Azeez Al-Shaair with an emotional note, writing, "Thanks for believing in a 185-pound linebacker 3 years ago. Never forget the things you taught me. Love you." Now, one of the biggest reasons Pat Chun hired Partridge 3 years ago was his ability to recruit the best high school football talent out of Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. Now, because of that, Partridge is well known and respected in the area's high school football coaching circle. We caught up with a couple coaches today who say Partridge brought more to the program than his win-loss record could ever indicate.
I was very disappointed. I consider Charlie a really good friend, and I think he's done a great job there. I mean, they haven't really translated into wins and losses, but he's raised a bunch of money, and I think, I really feel that they're on the cusp of becoming a top program, and I feel very bad for Charlie and the staff.
You see an outpouring, from the boys and guys that play for him and under him. He was important to their lives, and they're going to be disappointed for a while, and that's going to make the new coach's job even harder. It's not like they hated the guy. They loved him. They cared about him. They knew he was vested in them, so they're going to play for him. Now the new guy's going to have to overcome a lot of those things just to be able to get to where he was and then raise the standard.